we've been waiting for you.
Well, it's hard to move fast in a slow economy.
Speaking of the economy, what do you all think of the new chairwoman?
Janet Yellen?
Yeah, do you think she's qualified for the job?
Well, for qualifications, her education is actually great. She graduated summa cum laude from Brown in 1967, in addition to receiving her PhD in economics from Yale. She also taught at Harvard as well as UC Berkeley.
Wow, that's impressive.
That's cool. I heard that she was a CEO of the Federal Reserve up in San Francisco area for like 6 years until 2010, and then she was the vice chair for the Fed, and recently, just a couple months ago, she actually became the chairwoman of the Federal Reserve.
She's also the first woman ever to be the chairwoman of the Federal Reserve, and she's the first Democrat in 30 years. I also heard she's married to a Nobel Prize-winning economist, and they both taught at the London School of Economics.
She's totally a power couple.
I know, I'd say so. I think she's qualified.
So based on her qualifications, what are her viewpoints about the economy?
So she also follows the philosophy of James Tobin, who says the economy can be rescued from recession from government intervention. So she's a Keynesian economic.
What are Keynesian economics?
Well, her and her husband have actually both followed the economic school by John Keyes, and they believe markets are fundamentally flawed on their own and need governmental regulation in order to operate efficiently and correctly. So they even both contributed their own models that illustrated that minimum wage will make firms pay higher than minimum wage if they want to remain profitable.
So do you know what she's planning to do?
Well, actually, I heard she's a strong advocate of using the Fed's powers to reduce unemployment, and actually more willing than most economists to actually risk slightly higher inflation to accomplish this. This actually makes her more of an inflation dove as opposed to an inflation hawk.
Well, she's actually the one who is going to continue to keep the interest rate pretty low as long as the inflation forecast is not going to exceed 2.5%. And she is going to tie the financial and banking regulations.
Even more so than the SOX and Frank-Dodd Act? Wow.
Exactly, and speaking on that, she's actually going to mirror Bernanke's transparent approach with the public. She wants to minimize the surprise announcements that could possibly disturb the market. It actually includes the information shocks, so she wants the central bank to release more information to reduce those as well.
So do you know what her thoughts are on QE?
Well, she's actually somebody who would reduce her purchasing power slowly.
That's interesting, because I heard her top priority was unemployment, and that she thinks the American dream is dead, and so she wants to focus on increasing the equal opportunity again by reaching low unemployment.
Well, hasn't unemployment already dropped significantly?
No, it has. It's almost as low as 6%. But apparently she has a different measurement that's called Yellen's Job Dashboard, where she uses other gauges other than just the unemployment rate to measure the labor market stability. Apparently she still thinks there's room for improvement due to these other gauges, so it's still her top priority.
Should be an interesting 4 years.
Yeah, hopefully the economy speeds up, gets stronger.
Yeah.
Maybe you can show up on time.
Oh, yeah.